This episode is sponsored by my online training portal, which is designed by me to help you become a building forensics badass. You can get free access right now at buildingperformanceworkshop.com. Enjoy. Welcome to the Building Performance Podcast. I'm Corbett Lunsford. This week, as always, we're talking about trends in high-performance building and retrofits. But this episode is my State of the Union address of a performance-based building industry. We're going to get started at the International Builders Show in January, where I had the great fortune to be taken by my friends at Knauf Insulation, which is a great company that I love working with. And I whipped the microphone out between my presentations in front of a random sampling of builders from all over the world.
I'm from Japan.
Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Farmington, Maine.
The Republic of Panama.
A suburb of Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Birmingham, Alabama?
Yes.
Since it's very easy to learn a little bit about building science and feel good about ourselves, but it's a real challenge to use consistent performance testing, that is what I focus my questions around. Do you use performance testing to measure and improve the homes you build? Of course, some builders simply say,
I'm not even sure I know what it is.
Or,
no, not in our area.
I got some easygoing but non-committal endorsements, like,
It's a great idea to prove performance to our customers. It's great.
But even I was surprised to hear a majority, yes, over 50%, say things like,
No. Although we're going to start up doing it. It's necessary for our company to do that.
Do you believe that you can make more money if you're actually testing the stuff that you're doing?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Customers love proof of anything.
We've done some demonstrations on what happens when you seal like a room. People were impressed.
Awesome.
Before and after.
I think it's something that would need to be brought to the forefront in a way of educating the consumer about what they're getting when they're purchasing houses, whether it be new or existing homes.
Especially in our area, codes being enforced, I think, are getting more stringent. So in terms of, we probably tend to fall a little behind when you talk about Energy Star ratings and things of that nature. So I think all this is coming, but we've got to play kind of catch up in the Southeast. So
I met some builders who are even more hardcore than I am.
It should be mandatory in every single house.
A builder like this should make the competition in his local area shake because he's clearly measuring the performance of all of his homes already before it's a legal minimum code standard.
Every single house, yes.
Wow. And do you get value out of the sale price on those homes or out of the speed that it's sold?
I haven't necessarily seen that issue of it, but just knowing that my HERS ratings are at a 50 or 55 on our product is peace of mind.
This peace of mind is what will fuel performance testing way more effectively than energy efficiency, because even builders who insist that they're
Very traditional.
are not traditional at all. We're all being forced to use new techniques and products by the marketplace and by code minimums. So whether we like it or not, the train has left the station and we're along for the ride. Some builders, like this one in Panama, are blasting ahead of the competition and are making the money they want while earning a stellar reputation.
We're doing all of the ASTM structural testing through the University of Panama. We have new technology that we're using. We're building SIP homes and commercial buildings using magnesium oxide facings.
What I thought was fascinating about this builder's approach is that he's not marketing the energy efficiency or even the comfort or air quality of his process, which is a rut a lot of us just get into automatically. His angle is that it takes 3 months to build an apartment building using traditional techniques, and his company can do the same thing in less than a week. And even if it does take the same amount of time or longer or cost more, it's worth it because people are willing to pay more money for something that is clearly worth more.
We have a HERS rater that comes out and pre-checks before installation application, and then he checks after the home and then does his door test and checks all the vents, checks all the heating system, that's before drywall. But afterwards, then he comes through and checks everything, and he does really a tight seal on everything, and checks how the homes perform. And we get our HERS rating and our sheet of every application and different. I don't know. I really don't analyze his is a packet that much, but all we care about, we'd like to see what the HERS rating is at the end. And our HERS ratings have been going, our homes are getting larger and larger, but our HERS rating has been going down and down. So,
wow.
So we're kind of at the point now we're going to have to probably change and use a heat exchanger of some type in our home besides just fresh air.
Awesome.
So that's where we're at.
And are you finding that you're making money off of the quality, the better quality that you're installing?
I think we're the word's out in our community. Our homes sell faster because the people know, and Deb advertises that how they perform. So people are they're in tune now with the performance of their home and the air quality of their home. So I think it's a win-win for us. The overall cost up front is probably not the payback, and we don't really see the payback, but we probably see the payback at the end at the selling price of the home and how they sell.
And the customer can save $200 to $2,500 a year in utility bills. So the first day they move in, they've got positive cash flow already. So.
Awesome.
Customer satisfaction is the key.
And let's be clear, customer satisfaction is not just from the quality of the product they're buying. You have to deliver an experience of high performance. Our clients have to be reminded constantly of the fact that they're experiencing luxury where they live or work. Now, luxury is the final idea I want to touch on because it's secretly transformed while nobody was looking. After the Builder Show, I came back to Chicago and drove 6 hours into the woods in Michigan to present at the Habitat for Humanity Summit there. What we uncovered after my keynote and building forensics crash course was that Habitat for Humanity chapters were by and large the best quality builders in the past year in their local markets across Michigan. The subcontractors they employ constantly complain about the extra quality control. They say things like, why are you guys the only ones that make us do this extra stuff? The stunning meaning of this is the affordable housing market is delivering a better performing house than the millionaires are buying from their luxury builders. I happen to know this for a fact because I work for a lot of luxury homes. As soon as Habitat for Humanity starts selling market rate homes, or as soon as the Millionaires Club figures out that they're getting screwed by their builders, we have control of the conversation. And so, listeners, buddies, let's make a pact to talk about the fact that proof is possible in home building and home improvement this year. Set the bar high. Make promises only you can deliver. Tune in next time.